Erudia, an ancient land where gods walk among men. A living, breathing high fantasy world that we want to put into your hands. But we cannot do this alone. In order to bring you back to what tabletop is all about, combat, exploration, adventure, we need your help to bring it to life. By supporting us on Patreon, you can support this project and the cast of Moonskull, with our promise that we will answer to the only people that matter. You. Legend Seeker. Your legend starts here. Forge your path. Shape your destiny.
Who am I kidding? They wake me up at 3 a.m. Elvino, I'm starting the stream. Hi, I'm Frost. I'm here to work on lore for the world of Erudia, the setting of Legend Seeker. And we're focusing on the Godlands specifically. So, regardless of the fact that I have a sleeping teddy bear cat on my lap, not really a teddy bear, it's more like a, I don't know, a content puma, maybe? I'm here to work on that lore, and I'm adding a different section here, so that's why the screen looks a little weird and off and blank. So we're going to fix that a little bit, move stuff around a bit. But now I want some hot chocolate, but I don't have any hot chocolate, because I don't drink hot chocolate usually. So I'll content myself with a can of Coke and some coffee. But, hi, Calvino. Hello, I woke you up, didn't I? So just before this, right after I get done with work, I had 20 minutes to myself. So I went and I laid on the couch and just flopped. And I got visited by a couple of cat spirits. One was a Calvino who snuggled in my armpit and stuck his head in my beard. And the other was this 20-pound joker who decided to sit on my chest while I rested and do this. Are you ready for it? Here is Charlie, first of his name. My view while I was trying to nap of him looking quite imperious. Quite Charlie. Very Charlie. Yeah. So I didn't really get to relax for my 15 minutes, but I had a lot of snuggly cats. Yeah, his sister has that same the little black markings and stuff around his nose. That she has the same thing. She's just got kind of a little bit more of an overbite. But yeah. And he's got a little meepy meow, kind of like Wolfie does. So he's a good cat. You're a good cat too, Calvino. He just looks up at me and goes, yeah. All right, I need my hand back though, okay? He's using my hand as like an armrest and a footrest and everything, so he's gonna get upset when I move here. All right, my hands are free now. I can type. Oh, buddy. All right, so I'm going to put this here. I'm not going to be filling in this section. I'm just adding sections because, believe it or not, I do a lot of typing on this when we're not on stream, which is why I'm on page, well, somewhere in the 200s at that point. Hello, writing about cats. Yes, see, look, boop, boop. No, not writing about cats at all. Weirdly enough. I am looking at some events here. These are rumors. All right, that's going to be its own section. This is the dragons. This is the section on the dragons. This is the section on the factions and people. This is specifically on, that one's on the orcs. Right. So last time, commercial relations, the artifacts and relics. We had written everything about the blades of Vulcan that we needed to, basics. But I did have one other thing I was trying to put in here. Ah, that was there where it was. Okay, I did add it. I already added it. I don't have to re-add it. Woohoo! I enjoy it when I do that. Bukalu. Don't want to write anything else about him right at the moment. I'm going through a couple of things in my head here because I'm trying to remember which things I hit because I did not mark 2 of these off and I thought I had. Lassa is Avila. Okay. Then yeah. Grix. Many are the tales of Grix. Herder, Oriel, Worship Warren. Oh, wait. Was that the section? The presences. Oh, nope. Okay. Sorry, I am going through these things really quickly. That was a section. Faith and religion. This is the different sects of the Brotherhood here. I want to look at something in the Brotherhood because I wanted to check on one thing here. Brotherhood of the Gilded Veil was formed in the aftermath of humanity's creation during the tumultuous early years of Erudia, composed initially of ambitious wizards and a handful of corrupted druids. The organization sought to transcend the natural and magical laws established by the name. The veil reflects their belief. The laws of creation were but a thin veil, golden and alluring, yet fragile and ripe for tearing aside to Okay, creating life forms and weapons that defied the natural order, unraveling the intricacies of the spark of creation. They believed the gods had hoarded divine secrets and that mortals had the right to challenge these boundaries even if it cost for the old soul's insanity. Yeehaw. All hail the Charlie. Yep. Like I said, Charlie the First. First of his name. All right, so here is Oh, that's weird. All right. I don't have a note. All right, so because I thought we had here we go. The Ire of the 8 Towers. Yes. 8 Towers. All right, so I need to look up the 8. What are you doing, buddy? All right, Gilded Veil, former prodigy of the 8 Towers. And eventually exiled from the 8 Towers. Okay. So, I need to go back down to my new section here. I find it in my piles of sections here. This is the Secretia of Erudia. Um, we'll put an entry in here for this. Put an entry in here for this. I gotta go look at a note that I wrote to myself over here. Where is my note? Okay. Very setting specific. Okay. Oh, necromancy does not have a B in it. And you can't convince me otherwise, even if my keyboard wants there to be one. Even if it does. So I'm working on a new section here. Specifically, it's on magic, its use, and some of the beliefs in the setting. And these are very setting specific things. I'm typing around a cat's head here. Use of magic, some of the beliefs. Surrounding it in this setting. Okay. Oh my gosh, there we go. That reminds me. Let me save this quickly. Would I put this in this section, or would it be in the artifacts and relics? Let's see. Would it be in this section? I think it would be. I think it would be. What did I do with the setting on the headings? Oh, I didn't get this. And I didn't format them all the same because I wasn't doing it at the time. Singing a little song to myself. All right, so we'll go with this. We're gonna add. We're gonna do it 5. Heading 5. That way I just have these available as headings and I can find them more easily. And if you keep hearing dings, it's because my work machine or my work chat is blowing up like normal. I walk away, stuff happens. I go do something else, stuff happens. All right. So we're going to put this here because it is not one of those. It is one of these. All right, I'm just going to put an entry in there for that. So it's there. Bam. Save. Okay. So we go back down to this section. Put it there. Secrets of Grand Magic, lost of time. Erudia wanted me to add a section that had very specific things to the godlings in here. We'll say they are lost at time. Minor enchantments, okay. I don't have my headphones on. I'm hearing the clicky clacky of the keyboard crazily. Okay, work. What the hell? What is going on? Why don't people send a message? Why do they send 40 messages at a time? I just got 16 new messages. What? What? Okay. Ah, okay. I see what they're doing. I ask a simple question and then people are like, wait, oh, that's a good question. Well, that leads me to more questions. And here's another question. Oh, dear. Here we go. My own fault. Hi, buddy. What? Oh my gosh, you were kind of, I don't even know what to say. You're constricting your body? He's bent at almost a 180-degree angle. His body is going this way and that way, right next to my desk. He's like smushed into it. All right, we're gonna save this. Hi, what's up, bud? You need me to slide, move something? What are you doing? You look uncomfortable, but also super pleased at the same time. He's a nutcase, nut bar. Is this in a Word doc? It is, yes. Fantastic. So thought of something fun. What if Kika left power magic items but looked like common objects? Being the goddess of mischief and all, a wooden bucket might just be that magic helmet Kika. How dare you ask sensible questions? Yeah, Whoopers is snoring very loudly. Oh, well, that's fun. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have that soon with this guy. He's giving me the fang treatment where he's got his mouth partly open, just like oh no, maybe not. He's flickering his tail. Are you gonna get me danger eyes soon? You're supposed to be asleep, buddy. All right, we're gonna put that as this. Wait, did I? Oh, it's 4. Okay, there we go. Bang. Danger eyes, yeah. Well, he went from danger eyes to snuggling his head against the desk, just his head like this against the desk. His head's just like his paws are up against the desk like that. So I don't know. It's totally in my way too, because it's right where my arms normally sit. His tail is right over here, and his ears are right under where my arm sits. So I have to arch my hand so I don't disturb the king. So it's gonna disturb him no matter what, buddy. I've got to move a little bit or something because I can't work. I literally can't work at that. My ankle, my hand ankle, my wrist doesn't work that way, buddy. I gotta sit like this, like I have a hump. That's not good. Okay, we're gonna save that. I'm gonna have to go look that up. I'm gonna have a sip of Coke. Oh, I woke him up by grabbing a can of Coke, and now I'm gonna wake him up even more by opening it up. No, you don't get any of that. He was very displeased last night while I was doing a little bit of writing. He really, really, really wanted to see what I was chewing on, and I had some I don't know what they're called. They're like sweet and spicy Doritos. They're like really spicy Dorito chips, and I broke off the tiniest little piece and held it up to his nose. He's like, I'm trying to take it, and he finally got it from my finger, and he was like, took a bite, and all of a sudden he went, and just ran, and I didn't see him for like a half an hour. I was like, so he did not like whatever part of the taste hit him. He was not a happy cat. What do you need, buddy? Yes, you're grabbing my arm with your claws. That hurts a lot. Thanks, bud. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. I can move this. What? Why? YouTube tab just broke over here. Reopen it. Okay, there we go. Hi, Calvino. Thank you for moving your head. Now I can work again. Torturing the poor cat. Yes. Yes. I gave him a taste of what I was eating. How mean of me. How dare I? How dare I? Okay. Okay, that note has. wonder if I could actually. Let me go into my section on. The caustic strand. That's not the one. All right. Let's see. Harvest rich minerals, villages, the drinking water, bitter lakes, hot springs. And medins. Oh my gosh, people. Stop sending me so many messages. And everybody's sending like four word little sentences and stuff. It's like, yeah, I think this is a good idea. Well, maybe this isn't. I don't know if we should do this. And they just, every time they send a message and hit send, it goes bing. And they'll send like 6 of them in a row. Black Dragon Rookeries, Iris Cairn, Portacastra, the Giant Remains, Nice, Greece. Okay, I know why I can't find what I'm looking, because I moved that section. Okay. We'll go to the Scar. Hey, Whitewash, the Clay Market. High Spring, Little Port. All right. Okay, this is that. Yes, we could. Do I need to put these entries in here? Well, let's use them as a basis. Use them as a basis for this next part. I don't have to add them here. I'll add part of them here. Oh, people are going to be having problems traveling over the next few days, I guess. Sounds like the ice and snow are going to be problematic. Wow, that's pretty horrible. Somebody just posted something that said about Midwest winters. And they're like, wait, it's this cold here and you don't have mountains? No, we don't. Yeah, it's going to be quite a time, quite honestly. I don't think a lot of people are, I don't think a lot of people are going to make it. Sorry to say. I think they're going to get stuck in a snowdrift somewhere. They are projecting that Thursday it will be -16. Yeah, same temperature on Friday. Weirdly enough, Thursday is it's supposed to be 18 with a wind chill of -16. Friday, it's supposed to be -6 with a wind chill of -16. And then it goes up to -6 on Saturday and -3 on Sunday. Woohoo! We're getting all of it. But yeah, we're supposed to get some snow tonight here. We'll see. They're telling us we're supposed to get snow, and they don't want us to put our garbage cans out until right before the garbage trucks come. I'm like, I've got a job. I don't have time to be screwing around when those guys show up. So I'll put them out, and if you guys have to plow around them, or if you plow my thing into the ditch, oh well. I'll be looking for it later, I guess. It'll be great. There we go. Other things that make it cold. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I have hot water bottle cats. I've got the hot water bottle cats, including ones that bend themselves really weirdly on my lap. Get a picture of him. Maybe. He's a loop back canyon road all to himself. All right, so towers, mainstream, the 8 towers. All right, so I gotta go find where that is. Oh, okay, buddy. The worst thing about it is he's gonna need to readjust himself once I move my leg, because my leg is starting to fall asleep now. It's gonna be great for him. Okay, we can move this up here. You need me to move a little bit, buddy? No? Oh, maybe. All right. The thing is, he's all snuggled up and he's purring contentedly, but I've got to move him now. All right, can I move, bub? I've got to move the floof. I got to move the floof. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. Blood flow back into my leg properly. He looks less pleased than you'd expect. Oh, wait, no, you'd expect him to look less than pleased. I need to work on my heat spells. No. Can't move the floof. He's settled. So I scooped him up and lifted him, moved my leg, and flopped him back down. He's just like... Now he has his foot up on my keyboard. Fantastic. Good job, buddy. All right, you hit the space bar. Just every once in a while, hit the space bar to give me spaces between words. Okay, bud. Thanks. You're good. You're good. You're good like that. All right. So I have, if I look at, oh, that's not what I want to do. Nope. Okay. This is the training and breeding of horses. Okay, here we go. All right, so Ustra, properties of magic. Ground laid out in distinctly non-aggregate fashion. Okay, so let me look here at my map. I've got to figure out where I put the Tower of Dusk is there. All right, let's go look at that entry quickly. Oops. Not the Tower of Duck. That's a totally different type of magic. Huh. It's weird. It's not finding... Not even finding that word. I think it's broken again. Those are the stargazing towers. It's the 8 towers. There's that. Huh. I'm going to go through all these real quickly. Tower. Many words. Many words called, or many words in the document. They're all tower, or towers, or towered. But I'm not finding the entry I looked for. No, that's Tor Aleph. Oh, that's completely separate tower. I'm just trying to find these really quickly because I thought I actually put them in. Let's see. Oh, it won't let me arrow scout scroll through them, so I'll just go through them one by one here. The Horse Gate, no. The Hagenfeld Rathaus, Ostenwald, Frostfeld, Royal Ward of Stark, Ward of Stark, Arthek, River of Gold, Large Hall and Towers. There's the Stargazing Towers in Solnor. Yeah, in Solnor. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna have to go look and see where I put this note because I think I took this out of the document. Master Tower, Temple to Senna. All right, that is Sturga. Watchtowers in the Azure Kingdom. All right, we're gonna have to go find that, I think. Towers. Towering. There's a lot of towers. The word tower is used many times in this document. In fact, it's almost 60 times. Okay, tower. Those are the gods' places, so those don't wait. All right, well, we'll go back. We'll find it. We shall find it. I like how the last thing that's in the kick chat from last night is Frost is only as old as dirt, or what will be. A fun thing to look at over there. I see your bent vino and raise you just woke up, Wolf. Yes. He is now that I've moved, he has decided this is a perfect time for a bath. So he's cleaning his paws. All right, so I'm going to have to go find in the lore. Those are the gods. Intermission row. That's systems. It's new. All right. Oops, 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 oops. We're going to copy this out of here. Okay, there we go. So this is going to be in here. Oh, shoot, I meant to do this differently. I'm going to copy the text and put it in here because last time I did this, it copied it properly. Oh, well, that didn't copy properly at all. Wait a second. It copied part of what I wanted it to copy and didn't copy the rest of it. All right, we're going to copy this out of here. Copy. Wait, copy text. Yes. All right, let's try this again, Calvino. It's going to happen. It is, for some reason, only copying one paragraph here. Let's try doing this again. Paste is plain text. Let's see what we get. It sort of worked. Got a little bit of formatting to do this way. We'll be fine though, right, Calvino? Right, buddy? He's like, meow, meow, meow. All right, so I can remove this and this and this and this and this. And we'll put it down to there. Get rid of some of these extra spaces in it. That can go away. That's going to go away because it's a continuation of the same paragraph. All right, we're going to save that. I think I'm going to rewrite that section. Work is just continuing to give. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, we don't need to put that part in there. Let's see. Stream. Yeah. All right. I'm going to rewrite this, but I've got it in here. We'll move it down. We'll flop it in here. We'll put that there. Just making myself a very large note of rewrite this all. Hello, Cajun Corey. Hello, hello, hello. You know, I've also got to check and find out if what when are we doing the it's gonna sound stupid. When are we doing the character creation stream? Are we doing that? It's not this week, is it? I don't remember now. Hi, Calvino. What? Can I get around? Meow. No? Hmm? No? No meows? Huh? Not even one? I'm giving you blinks and everything, and I'm giving you head scritches? Not a single meow, meow, meow? He's just being completely silent. Yeah, I thought it was tomorrow. Because tomorrow's the 21st, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go ask. Oops, sorry. There. We'll see. He'll respond to me. He'll send me a message back at some point. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? Hi. Welcome. Come up into camera. Hello. He's like, why must I come up in camera? Come here, Calvino. Hey, you, buddy. Come here. You just rotating? Are you rotating or are you hopping down? What are you doing? Ah, you're rotating. Okay, you're flipping to the other side. Got it. What a plan. Oh, thanks for licking my hand, buddy. That's just what I needed. Hand licks. No, you can't lay your head on my hand that way because I need that hand up on the keyboard. No, my wrist is bent on the edge of the table, so he's using it as a chin hammock. Buddy, no, 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 no. That is adorable, but I need that hand. You're gonna have to lay like a normal cat. Oh, wait, that was a normal cat lay. Exactly. Is it the Calvino? It is. Stream elevated by Calvino time. Yes, good job, bud. Good job. You've made the stream reach more people suddenly. Somehow they know that Calvino's on screen. And they come flocking. Like the salmon of Capistrano. Or something like that. All right. All right. Wow. Hmm. All right. So, Calvino aside, every time I say his name, he's like, "Meh." I am seeing if I want to try. Maybe I'll try and rewrite some of this right now. Get ready for more clickety clackety. That means you too, Calvino. I'm gonna pull up my sleeves here. What? Oh, me pulling up my sleeves? That's what woke you up? That's what woke you up, buddy? I'm giving him the head scratches where his eyes are rolling back in his head. Okay, bud. Enjoy. All right. I don't like that word. You just make it so difficult to write. You make it so hard. I don't have to say that. Okay, there we go. Connecting all the advances. I don't think that makes sense. Connecting all of them. Hmm. I don't think I'm going to use the word. That word. I'm not going to use that word. I'm going to put on some music now. So, headphones on. Headphones. Hmm. That's kind of funny. All right, let's find something to hear in my ears that's not going to be too ridiculous. What do we got here? Okay, not sure what that is. Random music for the win. Never heard this before. I have no idea who it is. Random songs. Stream is sponsored by Cat. Night Fantastic. Well, sponsored by Floof. Now a word from our sponsor. Meow. How's it going, Tomix? And what are you up to? Anything fun? Bum, bum, bum. Meow, meow. By the way, Crescent, the chapter that I sent you to peek at, I got a couple of people got back to me. One guy says, I'm not going to have time to read this for a while. I said, that's fine. Just, take your time, read it when you can. And he sent me a message back an hour later. He's like, and I decided to read it while I was in the bathroom. I didn't know that. And he read it and he's like, I like it. I really hate this person. I hate them more. I think I told you that part. And then he said, when can I look at more of it? I said, I'm only 10 chapters. Well, I'm 10 chapters in, so about maybe halfway through the book. I don't want to send anymore because I'm really reworking some stuff. He said, well, that was just plain mean. What in the world? That's a loud cat. That was outside the patio door. I thought it was upstairs. I'm like, what are they doing? Elvina, you want to go check that out for me? Go see who showed up. Mapping robot keeps running into my foot. It must be in uprising mode. Yes. I saw a joke where somebody took their Roomba and every time it bumped into something, they had it play a scream or swearing. And I said, what made you dislike the person? And he told me, and I was like, oh, that's an interesting reason, because I didn't write it necessarily with that intent. It was kind of almost a different intent. He's like, oh, I don't know. It just set me off. I'm like, all right. I was like, it's only 7 pages. And one of the other people was like, oh, that was sweet. I was like, that's your feedback? It was sweet? Okay. I didn't think it was sweet. People. They're weird. I'm going to do myself a favor here and highlight everything. So it's all highlighted so I know which part. There we go. Streams, close through the realms. Heartbeat. Okay, we'll save that way. A little less weird. Yeah, support that Legend Seeker. Please. Please, please, please. Yeah, this is just, oh man, I'm going to have to think about this. I may have to rewrite this when I'm not on the stream because I'm describing the mana stream. And the way that some of this is written up, that Erudia wrote it up, it doesn't have the flavor that I would like it to have, given his basis of what he wants. So I have to merge what he's going for with a flavor that's going to feel like the mana stream is sort of alive, like an entity, but unknowable, uncaring as well. It is literally a part of the world. And it definitely should be unknowable. I want to say unfathomable, but that implies that it has depth. But it's ethereal, so I'm trying to get a real grasp on the language and the adjectives that I want to use for it, because that way I can have like a small pool of things to take from. So when I describe it, it's got that same feel through all the paragraphs rather than just using generic adjectives that could apply to anything. Let's see. Let's find my thesaurus. My editor said when she was reading through my how-to book, the DM book, said, you might want to change this word. I don't think most people are going to know what that word is. And I said, that's fine. I said, they'll look it up. And if they don't, they'll just be like, oh, yeah, totally know that word. I know it. Oh, I lost all my notes here. Okay. Where did I put this? Oh, maybe I removed it. Okay. That one's that one. Right. And I can close this, right? Yeah, there we go. Where have I put that note? There we go. You know words? Good. If you really care, you look up the word. Yeah. Are you a bearded mermaid? Maybe. No, the word is this. Which obviously most people probably haven't seen, but it's not that surprising because there are a lot of words out there. And that's not a common word that people use. The bird is the word. I don't know if you heard about it. I really don't like the way this sentence is, I don't know, flowing. It feels weird. Trying to figure out what about this is making it so strange. By the way, completely unrelated. If you guys haven't left comments over on the last Cthulhu episode, please go do that and comment if you think about it. What kind of skills you think Oscar should take for his development of his character over the 5-year gap that we have? Because I kind of think I know where I want. Well, I know kind of where I want to go with him, but not completely. But if you guys have a thought or a strong opinion, like, oh, he should totally work on his airplane piloting, useless skill basically in the game, but or he should learn how to actually fight, or he should learn something else, let me know. And I know Tomix will put it all in bear fighting. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna look up a good. Okay. Oh, that could work. Bum bum bum. Oop, nope, that's not what I want. That's not what I'm looking for. All right, here. If I set this here to my. Oh, I thought I had a folder for this. Dang it. Yeah, there we go. We'll put it there. Unironically, video games are a big part of my language knowledge because I kept looking stuff up. There you go. Is there a MacGyver skill? Give me 12 paper clips and I'll build an engine. There is there is operate heavy machinery. There's thievery, or not thievery, but sleight of hand, which he's really good at. I'd have to look and see if there's like a general mechanical skill besides operate heavy machinery. A troll skill? Bugs Bunny my way through everything. That would either be persuade or fast talk, and he's okay at fast talk. I could up his fast talk. That didn't serve him very well in the jungles of Peru because he couldn't speak the language. And where we're going next, I have no idea what the languages are, but it wouldn't have made sense for him to necessarily learn one. Unless it fit into his research. Troll skill, I like it. We'll use this word. There was a video that was just playing with music and it had a flag behind it and it's only got 6 rows of stars. I'm like, that's not the whole flag, people. I think they have it draped over something. Like, that's not how you show the US flag off. That's not how it works. Oh, I just got the Calvino, like, and then the stretch his arms out thing. He's all stretched. Okay. Right. I think that clears that sentence up. I'm crafting these sentences very carefully. That's why it's taken a while for me to get through this paragraph. But once I get like a flow and a feel of this whole section, then I can like just spread it out through all the other paragraphs and it will go way more quickly. But hitting that voice, finding the voice I need there is just, it's sometimes a little tough. That's the trick of writing. Finding the voice that you're trying to go with that fits and doesn't feel forced. Very difficult. Can't tell you how many times I've rewritten things, especially with dialogue. Crazy pants. There goes my ding, ding, ding phone again. We'll go with that. I see what the issue is with these sentences. Okay. Oh, yeah, this word is used way too many times. Okay. And it's kind of restating something that was just stated in the last paragraph, kind of like a Netflix show. Let me go back here once. Yeah, we'll go with that. Well, how would I put the... Oh, let's see. Where would I put it in here? I wonder if it would make sense to use this. Oh, nope. I want this. There we go. Lasting. Ah, this is going to work way better. It's... All right. I want to see... I want to change this to another word. I think I've maybe removed these sentences and words and things around a little bit better. Does a gift work better? My goodness, buddy. He is snuggling for his dear life down here. Well, force of magic is a mana stream. eternal living entity, an ethereal river of primeval power, older than the gods themselves. It flows through the realms of potential beings. Primal font that wizards, warlocks, sorcerers, clerics, and all those. Oh, there we go. There's a space there. That's why that looked weird too. Mainstream is the source from which the wonders are born and legends take shape. Yeah, I'm gonna highlight that sentence for a second because I wanna think about that sentence. Crafting. If Persuade would let me stick my finger in the barrel of a gun and have a gun explode, I'm all for it. Aha. 12 paper clips to build an engine, you only need 2 to make a nuke. Well, the nuke has to only successfully fire once. The engine has to fire every few seconds. So, you know, it's got to be a repeat performer. That's why you need more paper clips. The bomb only has to work once. This primal font wizard other extraordinary abilities. There we go. I got rid of a lot of interstitial words. There were lots of it was used. The word "it" was used in this paragraph about 9 times. Not necessary. Not necessary. All right, much cleaner. In the Godlands and Erudia at large, source of magic is the mana stream, an eternal entity, an ethereal river of primeval power older than the gods themselves, flows through the realms, its potential available to all beings. From this primal font, wizards, warlocks, sorcerers, clerics, and all others who wield magic draw their extraordinary abilities. All right, that flows way better. I like it. I can do it. I'm surprised nobody's hopped over on Kick. Kick has been quiet. It's a quiet Kick day. I'm also really surprised that my machine is not dying and the stream isn't having problems because... Yeah, renew that thing. Okay, I have been building an enormous pile of files for the last 5 hours. You lurk on the geek. Geek lurkers. Well, there you go. I'm going to drive around. It'll be great. And now, unfortunately for a certain tuxedo gentleman down here who's holding on for dear life and just enjoying his existence, I'm going to have to move my leg again soon. Come on. Send. There we go. All right. No, I don't think I want to do any of that, Tomix. In fact, I'm using small words in clever ways. King's Hawaiian Swiss and ham sliders. Ooh, that sounds good, Zerder. Tuxedo baby kitty. Tuxedo baby 22-pound kitty. But this last sentence in this paragraph is the one I'm like, it's such a weird statement here. If I can nail this paragraph in this beginning, I think it's going to work out well. Maybe I'll delete the sentence because it's not indicative of anything except just a statement for flavor. And I can add the flavor later. That'll work. Boop. Here we go. All right. I can save that here. Boop. And we can leave this one as the next section and heading. I can undo that. What is this one? This one is at 4. I'm going to put it at 5. We'll put this as heading 5. Itty bitty kitty committee. Yeah. Tiny little kitty cat. I mean, this is literally restating the exact same thing as the previous paragraph, but with more words. I chose something very interesting and challenging to write about today. So you'll see me sitting here just thinking because I'm rewriting these sentences over and over in my head. And I'm like, if I rewrite it like that, then it doesn't connect to the next section. Then I have to do the next one, the next one. So yeah, I'll just keep putting the word it in there. It's going to work out for me. Wait, no, it won't. Aha, it. Because literally, like I said, this rewrites the same thing before. So is there a point to saying this sentence or this part of the sentence? Because it's not that. It doesn't really connect them if you don't access it. Because I'm finding contradictions in the sentences. That's why I'm rewriting this, because whether or not he's snoring, that's what I heard. Whether or not it makes sense, or people catch it, it's contradicting itself from sentence to sentence, which isn't really helpful. And I don't like that. I could, let's see. It doesn't really do that. It has the potential to do something, doesn't mean it's doing it. Hmm. It may very well. It is written, Frostewritten. Oh, Zerator, thanks for saying it again. He said it. He said it again. It. Because I'm trying to get a good sense of what this entity really is and how the word should really apply to it. Because this says it's connecting all beings and creatures. And it's not, because it's there. It is ever present. It is unending. It's corrupting, and it's available. We'll get rid of that phrase. I got rid of the word it again. Wonder, let's go here. I'm trying to figure out if I want to use this word because it's evocative of water, but I'm thinking this is more like a flow of magic and ether. So let's look for this. That is a good word. I like that. I like refluence. Wonder if that works. There we go. All the potential available to all who understand how to tap into manifold flows and abatements. So it's online gambling. Wizard nitpicking his work. Sort of. I'm nitpicking words that some stuff that Erudia wrote and some stuff that I wrote, and I'm putting it all together in one entry, but the voices of the paragraphs are not working together. So I'm coming up with an actual layout and voice that it covers the whole thing and makes it feel coherent and alive. All the potential available to all who understand how to tap into the manifold. I want to put a possessive here, but I just used it. I got to find a way to fix the sentence so it doesn't have the possessive and then another phrase later, right after it, another possessive. There we go. I think I solved it. Mana stream courses through the very existence of existence, boundless magical potential available to all who understand how to tap into its manifold flows and abatements. Yeah. Because, yeah, I think that fits well. Yeah, I'm nitpicking. I'm going sentence to sentence. And some of these sentences are taking a little while. Danger eyes, bite him on the ear, assert dominance. Beat him the nugget. Never! Well, earlier I got, and I know you probably can't see it, there's a hole between my fingers here because I was petting a certain tuxedo cat and I was, rubbing his stomach and he's getting all playful. And Charlie decided to jump up at the same time and got him riled up like, hey, get out of here. I'm the king of this area. And so he hopped down and then I moved my hand and Calvino was like, oh, we're fighting? And he grabbed my hand and he stuck his claws right between my finger and he started to bite. So I grabbed him by the back of the neck and struffed him and he's like, what are we doing? I'm just like, no, we're not doing that. But I had to wash it out anyway because I got quite a hole in the middle of the webbing of my finger and the side of my finger there. It was fun. All right. Where was I at here? Here we go. Danger eyes. There's danger eyes. Uh-oh. Let's look out. Oh, geez. There's not much there except the danger eye part. There's no color to the eyes anymore. Oh, hi, Calvino. What? What was up? What was that? I don't know if you guys heard him. He just went, buddy, I gotta move you so I can. Oh, Oh, I can barely move my leg. It's so asleep. Oh my goodness. Oh, we'll just call him Leg Tamer, Leg Killer. I don't know, something like that. Oh man, and the worst part is that was me having my right leg up and having my ankle resting on my other knee where he's laying there, and that ankle is the one with the screws and the plate in it all the way up and down the side. Oh boy, that hurts. Getting feeling back in it, it's like somebody went there with the little nail punch and went ting 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 and just tapped on every screw head, and I'm like, it brought tears to my eyes. Yay! Nitpick every additional thought. Begin educating all random dialogue. Very nice. I see what you did there, Zerator. Very, very well. Well done. I love the acronym. Just danger eyes. Danger eyes. All I got was snurfles and then him going immediately back to sleep. Which is fine. That's good. All right. Mana Stream courses for the very essence of existence, boundless magical potential available to all who understand how to tap into its manifold flows and abatements. Hey, Snugglebutt. He just snuggled in deeper. Wonder what. Which is the source of the nature of the wielder? Arcane caster, it's divine practitioner, the deities themselves. Let's find a better word for this. Accidentally bonked his ear there. But this word would work. It's kind of an arcane word, though. Aha, which is kind of funny. Why won't that go away? Okay, there we go. Oop. All right. That's not the words I was looking for. Those are some interesting synonyms. I wonder if I don't think believer would work there either. Differential the source or nature of the wielder, whether arcane casters. What are you doing there, Calvino? Oh, you're giving me full tummy access. Oh, and grabbing my hand and pulling it with his claws. No, I can't do that, buddy. He's like, but scratch my tummy. All right, I'll scratch your tummy. But I'm going to take my hand away in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You got 5 good seconds of snuggle. All right, and we go back here. Boop. If you feed me mime, I wouldn't have dangerous. I fed you 3 hours ago. Belly rubs now. Very much. That's what he wanted. He was like, belly, belly, belly rubs. The thing is, his belly is like, it feels like it's like 120 degrees because he's been snuggled in like this. I put my hand on there. I'm just like a hot water bottle. Big time. All right. We'll do this. Turn that off. Oh, nope, that didn't work. Okay, this song that just popped on is hurting my ears, so I need to fix that. I don't know who this person is, but I hate it. I hate it. There we go. Oof. My ears are safe again. Oh no, Billy Phillip. Give Betty getting another hour. Now this next paragraph is this thing. Very long paragraph. Full of a lot of fluff words. If only Chrysanthemum Wolf would, take an hour-long nap. It's like waiting for Santa Claus every 4 hours. Hmm. I just realized I muted the music because I was thinking here, and a song came on. I have no idea what it is. It's people dancing around, and one of the people in the thing is people who are wearing, like, I guess they're a costume or something. He looks like Eeyore. He's wearing like a donkey suit or something, playing a guitar. And there's a girl in the background in a suit dressed as a squirrel bouncing on a bed. I'm like, I have no idea what I just walked into, but I'm glad I have the sound off on it. So we'll go to a different song. Did I mention that the internet is weird? Because sometimes when I write, I will just put on a random song. I'll just click on it and I'll just let them play. And I found some interesting music that way. I've also found that there's a lot of crap out there, man. But I found some really good songs that I really enjoy. Are from people I'd never heard of before. Like this song that popped up again is by someone named Sarah Bareilles, Bareilles. Yeah, pretty good voice. And it's a good song. It's a little bit like one of those anthems, but it's not a bad song. It's a little repetitive. Uh that's not it. Nope. There was a song that just popped into my head that I was like, oh, I'd like to hear that, but now I don't remember what it's called. Maybe it's, were they called the Paper Kites? No, is that right? Oh, yeah, it is Paper Kites. They're really good musicians. So some of their songs are really good. Oh, yeah, there is. Weird videos again, exactly. It's funny. I like this video. It's like this is like a 15-year-old song. And I was like, oh, that's a really nice good song, good love song. And somebody's like, oh, what song was it? And I sent them the video and they're like, wow, that guy looks like a complete moron of the girl is so ugly. I said, well, I agree about the guy, but I was like, you think the girl's ugly? And he's like, ugh. Sent it to some other people. I was like, wow, do you guys think this girl's ugly? And they're like, no. Like, oh, okay. And I asked him later, I was like, what do you find so ugly about her? And he clarified, he's like, oh, she looks like my ex-wife. Like, dude, you must have thought she was pretty enough at one point. And he's like, well, yeah, that's beside the point. She just reminds me of my ex-wife, so she's ugly. I'm like, okay. Good rationale. I like it. All right, so I think that this is hitting the flavor I want mostly in here. I suppose I should look at the time here. I got 8 minutes left. You really need to have your keyboard or your foot that stretched out onto my keyboard? Dude. Cats. Love them, but what the heck? Yeah, just very biased, yeah. Found some pretty quirky singers by listening to Pandora. I haven't listened to Pandora forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I used to have it on my machine somewhere, I think. I usually just either listen to music that I've ripped off my own CDs. We used to have a jukebox at work where everybody who owned a CD would, if you had a CD, you could rip it into MP3s and put it up on the shared drive. And you had to put a text file in there with your name. And it basically say, you know, I own the CD, and it showed who put it up there. And it was amazing because it was like everybody had their own music collections. You could go in and out, but then they stopped. They didn't want to do that anymore on the work computers. They're like, oh, no, we shouldn't be doing that because we're hosting, you know, music sharing and this and that. And we're like, dude, nobody's. So we had to stop it. Same reason we had to stop Beer Fridays because somebody abused it somewhere. And Calvino, I almost dropped my cup of coffee, and you would have gotten splashed, and I think there would have been a ruckus. All right, old ruckus, I say. Normally, you're driving music. Ah, okay. Telling Calvino to move his leg, he doesn't tell you how to do your job. That's true. Well, except when he puts his foot. He is, I will say, he had everything separated perfectly, just enough. His leg was stretched all the way from my lap up onto the desk, across my keyboard rest to within a quarter inch or less, maybe an eighth of an inch of my space bar. He stopped just shy, so he wasn't interfering. It's almost like letter of the law. Why can't I? Why is there not an entry for that word? Yeah, that's weird. Hello? Does that word not exist? What? Okay, I'm confused. I'm literally looking up a word and it won't. All it takes me to synonyms and antonyms. No. Way to fail, dictionary.com. Okay. So after this, I have my game with my friends in real life, and then I might hop on and play some more Trash Lover, the card searching game. So, but it'll be late if I do so. I guess it's about time to get ready to wrap up here. 4 minutes. Oop, I closed my thesaurus. There we go. Ah, well, it's okay. Rash Wizard. Yeah, he is a master of his profession. He is a nap master. It was quite cold here last night, so I fell asleep down here in the basement because I was like working on stuff, and then I was just like, just lay on the couch for a little bit, and I flopped down and literally fell asleep within 5 minutes, which is kind of weird for me. But the thing that woke me up was Calvino was trying to snuggle under my arm the same time that Charlie was trying to snuggle by my feet. The same time Wolfie came over and he's like, in his talkative Wolfie way. I'm like, what do you guys want all of a sudden? And it turns out their water fountain was low. So some of them were coming to snuggle with me, but Wolfie was like, I'm thirsty. I need a glass of water. So I went and filled it up, and I came back to the couch, and they had taken over the couch. So I just went up to sleep in bed. Dorks. You might go to bed early tonight. Hey, crash digging. You freaking better. In that case, I won't. Fine. See if I care. Stayed up to 11:30 last night talking to others in Discord voice chat after the game. Ah. Hi, Calvino. Yes, you're a good boy. What are you twitching for? What you got on you? What's on your paw? Oh, you're just stretching. Oh. He did the super stretch thing and then brought his paws back in and did this and went and then covered up his eyes. So now he's all snugly comfortable just in time for me to end the stream. Got up at 3:30, so I'm going on 4 hours sleep. Hey, 4 hours. Good job. Hi, what's up, buddy? What's up? You want to say goodbye to everybody before I end the stream? Want to pop your little head up here and say goodbye? Come here, bud. Come here. I know. You're like, no, I want to go boneless. Oh, he went completely boneless. Okay. Boneless Pete. Come here, boneless Pete. Oh, my goodness. He's like, but I'm boneless. Hi. He's super malleable right now. All right. I'm going to get the heck out of here, everybody. I got a purring Calvino who's super happy. He's just a little boneless right now. So I'm going to go while he decides if he's going to spill down onto my lap. Is that what you're doing, buddy? He's like, maybe. As he just slowly melts onto my arm. All right, buddy. You want to say goodbye to everybody? Bye, everybody. I'm going to go to sleep. You're going to wake up in about 5 seconds, aren't you? If I lay you on my lap. Oh, are you getting up? What are you doing? Hi, you coming up? That's him trying to chew on my hand. Okay, bud. All right, I'm going to get the heck out of here, everybody. Thank you for coming along and watching me struggle with finding a voice in this section. So, all right, I'm going to get going and probably go fill up their fountain again because they're thirsty cats, especially when it's cold out. All right, have a good night. Have fun over on Seasons of Ghosts in an hour, and I may see you for some more trash later. Leave a like and a comment, please. Bye.